Ukraine claims to achieve its goals in Kursk. Russia threatens to extend buffer zone near Poland.
Hezbollah launches intense attack. Northern Israel front heats up.
Ensuring the safety of irrigation projects before Typhoon No. 3 makes landfall.
You're watching today's news on NTV channel. My name is Zhang, your host. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky announced that its military force is fulfilling all assigned tasks in Russia's Kursk province. The statement was made while Russia threatened to open a buffer zone to Poland if the West continues to supply Kiev with long-range weapons.
Ukrainian president said that he had received reports from the commander-in-chief of the armed forces regarding frontline activities and operation in the Kursk region.
It is very important that all the objectives set for our Kursk operation are being realized. The raid is now the largest source for replenishment of the prisoner of war swap fund.
Meanwhile, Russian Ministry of Defense claimed that its forces continue to repel Ukrainians in Kursk. According to their statistics, since the Kursk operation began on August 6, Ukraine loses 9,700 troops and thousands of combat vehicles and air defense systems. On the battlefield in eastern Ukraine, Russian military claimed to gain control of 2 more settlements on the way to the strategic city of Pokrovsk in Donetsk. The deputy chairman of Russian Security Council Dmitry Medvedev also warned that if the West provides long-range weapons to Kyiv, Russia might extend the buffer zone to the border of a NATO country, Poland. The width of the buffer zone would depend on the type of weapons supplied to Kyiv.
After several days of restrained attacks, Hezbollah forces in Lebanon unexpectedly launched a fierce missile assault on northern Israel. Although the attack did not cause casualty, it could be a sign that the largest armed group in Lebanon is ready to resume large-scale assaults against its rival country.
According to the Israel Defense Forces, Hezbollah fired around 65 rockets from southern Lebanon targeting the Galileo Basin area in northern Israel. This is believed to be the largest missile strike by the Lebanese armed group against Israeli territory in the past week. Hezbollah's missile attack caused damage to a house and several fires in the city of Kiryat Shmona. Some Arab analysts suggest that Hezbollah's resumption of large-scale missile attacks on Israel could be a message indicating the group's readiness to escalate cross-border attacks that have serious consequences for Israel.
The meteorological agency released its latest report this afternoon, showing that Typhoon No. 3, internationally known as Yagi, has strengthened to level 16 on level 17, becoming the world's strongest hurricane in the South China Sea, at the same time the world's strongest hurricane by 2024 so far.
According to the General Department of Hydrometeorology, Super Typhoon No. 3 is a very strong storm with a wide circulation. The area with strong winds above level 8 has a radius of 250 kilometers. Strong winds above level 10 about 150 kilometers. Level 12 about 80 kilometers. Due to the impact of the storm, the Northeast Sea area will have a high wave from 7 to 9 meters. Wave in the area near the Super Typhoon Center will be from 10 to 12 meters. From the night of 6/9 to 9/9, the northern and north-central regions are likely to experience heavy to very heavy rain with total rainfall ranging from 100 to 350 millimeters, with some places exceeding 500 millimeters. Heavy rains are likely to cause flooding in low-lying areas, flash floods on rivers, small streams, and landslides on steep slopes.
Coming up next are some updated news.
The Prime Minister just issued a directive asking for speeding up the implementation of the National Data Center project. This is an important step in realizing the goal of building and perfecting the national data system, serving the digital transformation, establishing a digital government, and developing the digital economy in Vietnam. To synchronize the implementation and achieve the goal of operationalizing the National Data Center by the fourth quarter of 2025, the Prime Minister requires relevant ministries and sectors to focus on 8 key tasks and solutions, such as completing the legal framework, moving infrastructure to the National Data Center, ensuring data and operational security, cybersecurity and information safety, developing the National Public Service Portal, and synchronizing data from national databases.
This morning, along with students in the whole country, over 926,000 students from more than 1,500 schools in Nghệ An province officially entering the new school year. This year marks the implementation of the 2018 General Education Program in all grades from 1 to 12 and is also the first year to organize exams according to the new educational program. In this school year, the education sector in Nghệ An has identified 3 breakthrough tasks and solutions for development. These include ensuring comprehensive education quality, developing the teaching staff, enhancing international cooperation in education and training, digital transformation of education sector.
At the World Travel Awards, an event considered as the Oscars of world tourism, Vietnam is once again honored as the leading destination in Asia 2024. Notably, this marks the 6th time in 7 years that Vietnam has been honored as a leading destination on the continent. In addition, Vietnam also won 2 other awards for Heritage Destination and Top Natural Destination in Asia. Many provinces and tourist spots in the country are also highly rated and awarded important prizes, thereby affirming the position of Vietnam tourism on the regional tourism map.
According to National Hydrographic Meteorology Forecast Center, after Typhoon No. 3 makes landfall, the storm circulation could bring heavy rain to Nghệ An province, along with the preparation in the localities, measures to ensure the safety of irrigation works under construction are also being urgently implemented.
The Nam Dan 2 drainage system project is an important initiative aimed at enhancing the water supply and flood drainage capacity for the southern irrigation system. To date, over 95% of the work has been completed. In particular, the sections related to reinforcing the embankments on both sides and the base of the channel below water level have all been finalized, meeting flood prevention requirements. To respond to the typhoon, the construction units are rushing for dredging and clearing of the flow within the construction area.
We try to dredge the entire water flow system to drain the water. We are also preparing machinery and human resources ready.
In the case that the Lam River rises due to the rain from typhoon circulation, the Nam Dan 2 sluice system will be closed to protect the infrastructure and enhance drainage for Nam Dan district. Along with this project, the Key Shiam Reservoir project in Ghi Loc district is also being prepared by the investor with response measures before the typhoon lands.
The units are urgently speeding up construction to ensure safety before Typhoon No. 3 make landfall. This should be big typhoon, but the construction work has basically been completed, so safety will be ensured.
Currently, the province has many projects of dam, embankments, and irrigation works under upgrading and repairing process. For 14 key projects managed by Department of Agriculture and Rural Development, including the Ban Mong Water Reservoir, the Key Lai Vuch Mao Irrigation System, the Nam Mo River Embankment, and the Rescue and Relief Road in the flood-prone areas downstream of the Ca River, all have response plans to ensure the safety of these structures.
The last news has ended our bulletin today. Thank you for watching and see you next time.